any chickens. In fact, walls make thoughts fly even higher. But as long as thoughts are kept under control, there's no harm done. Except that there comes a time when all the chickens have been fed, all the cows have been milked, all the sheep have been rounded up in the fold, and thoughts are free to stray.
I wonder what they're doing over there.
Over there?
Over there, what do you think they're doing?
Why?
Why not?
Well, why do you wonder what they're doing over there?
We can't see them, can we?
They can't see us.
They're not like us.
We're not like them.
For instance, you're not like me, are you?
Not much.
You're not a bit like me.
So they're not like us.
So they're not a bit like us.
We're on this side of the wall.
They're on the other side of the wall. Fancy living on the other side of the wall.
Fancy wanting to live on the other side of the wall.
When you could be living here.
Fancy not wanting to live here.
Funny.
They've got some funny ways.
Yes, they've got some funny ways, all right.
Have they? Of course. You've got some funny ways, too.
They look funny to me, all right.
We've all got funny ways.
Their ways are funnier over there.
We don't even know what ways they've got.
If they've got ways we don't know about, they must be funny ways.
Still, as long as they're on the other side of the wall, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as they're on that side and we're on this.
I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
I've been thinking, they're very quiet.
We're quiet.
It's got nothing to make a noise about.
What about them, eh?
What about them?
Well, what have they got to be so quiet about?
It's unnatural.
It's unusual.
It's disturbing. It's disquieting.
It's abnormal.
It's uncomfortable.
It's sinister.
It's not as it should be.
It's enough to send cold shivers down your back.
It's enough to make your hair stand on end.
Just thinking about it. Just wondering.
What are they up to?
What are they doing behind that wall? They could be doing anything behind that wall.
Like what? Just think.
Ah,
Oh,
they wouldn't.
not that.
I wouldn't put it past them.
Not them.
Not that.
Not what?
Not what you're thinking.
Oh, would they really? They're not to be relied on.
You're exaggerating.
Exaggerating?
You wouldn't expect anybody to do a thing like that.
We wouldn't do it.
We're not like them.
They're not like us.
But they wouldn't. Not,
Like,
For instance,
or even...
Not to mention.
Just you wait.
Wait for what?
You'll see, you'll believe me then.
just wait until you see it happening.
I don't believe it.
Oh,
You will.
If you ask me, they're wicked.
Stands to reason they're a wicked lot.
they wouldn't get up to something like that if they weren't wicked.
As long as they're wicked on their side of the wall.
Wickedness spreads.
Wickedness creeps.
How long will they go on being wicked on their side of the wall?
It's a high wall.
It's a thick wall.
Let them do what they like on their side of the wall.
They can't interfere with us.
Can't they?
What can they do to us?
They could be making plans right now.
Think. Just think.
They could be spying on us now.
Don't be silly.
That's absurd.
Is it?
Perhaps we have to check.
It wouldn't do any harm to look.
Oh, you can look if you like. I'm not making a fool of myself.
Tell you what they're doing on the other side. What?
I know what they're doing.
Tell us!
They're lying in the sun like sensible people. Maybe chewing long bits of grass. They're looking up in the sky, figuring out tomorrow's weather. They're counting chickens. Or they're counting sheep. They're doing what we're doing. They're doing exactly what we're doing.
I knew they weren't to be trusted.
Have a look quickly.
Look at them. Look.
Look. How?
Climb up. Look over the top. At this point, there's always the temptation to shout stop. But a reporter must. Come on, it's a reporter's job to record. No more, no less. My goodness, the fuss is made over handwriting and spelling.
Would you just get
The
together?
spelling mattered after they. Well, they've taken the first steps, you see.
What are you
After the
doing?
first
Watch
steps,
it.
the others follow naturally.
What's going on?
All the reporter can do is to record. They climb to the top of the wall and.
It's all really worked. Looking over.
It's a good job we looked!
We caught them at it.
And were they
I
surprised?
never expected that. They were fairly caught.
Caught in the act.
But why were they doing it? Why would they want to do it? Why?
Uh-huh.
We can guess.
That's only half the story.
That's only the tip of the iceberg.
They're up to no good.
They're ready for something.
We must be ready for them.
Ready for what?
Ready for anything.
Anything might happen.
They're not like us.
They're a bad lot.
They're cruel,
Ruthless.
devilish,
Fiendish.
wild,
Savages.
peeping Toms.
Sneaks.
But let's consider.
Let's think carefully.
We looked over the wall, too.
We'd have never seen them if we hadn't peeked.
It's as well that we did.
Where should we be now if we hadn't?
Wait, though. Couldn't we forget what happened?
Couldn't we make allowances?
Yes, indeed.
Why not, indeed?
If we want to be made into mince.
If we want to wake up with our throats cut,
But what can we do? What's to be done?
one thing's for sure.
No doubt at all.
We can't stay here any longer with them just there.
We'll either have to fight or move on.
Either they go or we'll have to go.
It's either them or us.
Bam!
But we've got the wall.
There's always the wall.
Pull it down!
Pull it down.
Yes.
Hold on,
I don't think so. It's odd.
Sure about this?
Even sensible actions that would never be taken in the cause of peace are taken in the name of war. Like pulling together, like breaking down walls. But the result isn't the same. As for instance, they fight. No, I'm not recording all the details of the battle. Any battle is just like any other battle. There are some acts of chivalry, some deeds of treachery, a hint of courage, a touch of cowardice. But the heroes, the cowards, the patriots, and the traitors have one thing in common. They all end up as dead as each other. This is nothing. I've seen battles that make this look like a squabble between sticklebacks. Not that I'm offering any prizes for the best battle. Every battle ends in the same way. One side thinks it has won, the other side thinks it ought to have won. Someone cleans up the mess, and the place is left clean and tidy, ready for someone else to fight over another time. I could moralize, I could draw conclusions, but the conclusion is so obvious. The facts speak for themselves. They fight until... Oh, is it over already? Let's see. Now, is there anything to add before I draw the line? No. I had a feeling there might be. Like the last spark in a dying fire. Like the last syllable of a fading echo. Ah, I thought as much.
Going? Going.
You could stay. Now.
We can't stay. Not now.
It's good land.
It was good land.
We didn't want to.
If only we hadn't.
But you.
We
too.
It was the wall, you know.
The wall was to blame.
The wall.
The wall.
We should have made it higher.
Stronger.
Thicker.
Longer.
It was the wall.
That's it. I don't want to know anymore. It's all down here, over and over again. History. The record is kept because someday someone may learn from it. Now I'm required elsewhere. Oh, this all becomes so monotonous. Someday, somewhere, someone. Is it possible? Ha!
He dove on me.
Push me.
Did you push him?
Yeah.
My arm. My arm. I've got a disease.
Run,